Hello, good evening everyone. Nice to see you again. I'm Amy Lei, one of the stock trainers at Homely Chart Company, which is a stock training school. Okay, so today, this video is the 27th of my channel, Amy's Stock Analysis Daily. And the topic today is the last part, the third part about price down after buy, up after sell. So it has been a very annoyed phenomenon that we always come across, right? So why we always come across such a problem? So in previous two sessions, I shared with you the reason. The first reason is because for some people, they trade based on news and tips, news and tips. So that's why they follow the news and the tips. After they buy, the price always drop, and after they sell, the price just go up. So that's the reason for some of the people. And for some others, they do realize that they need a weapon. They need some knowledge and need some indicators to follow, to buy and to sell. But the problem is they again always backfire. Reason? Because you are still using again, but others, they are using a tank. And I mentioned last session that if the market is a bullish market, it's quite bullish, you use again, you also can make some profit. It's easy because it's easy to trade in the bullish market. It's like if you go to hunt, you are hunting a rabbit or a bear, a deer. That's quite easy thing. But what if you're going to hunt a bear? If you're going to hunt a fierce bear, then if you only hunt with a gun, it will be quite risky, quite dangerous, right? So, means what? If a gun doesn't work, you need to change it into a more advanced weapon, a tank, Homely software, because the Homely software has been updated for more than 20 years. We keep upgrading this software all the time, and by far it's more than 20 years, and it's extremely powerful, a very comprehensive software, can provide you the entry points, the exit points, and also do the filter. You can always find the shares with great potentiality in future by some very powerful indicators, based on some very powerful indicators, okay? So this is the second reason. Your gun is outdated. You need a much more powerful, more advanced weapon, okay? So the third reason why every time we buy, the price would drop, and we sell, the price go up, because of our shaky mindset. After we buy, we fear that the price would drop, especially after we have made some small profits. We are worried that the price would drop, and then we will lose the profit we already made. So that's why we sell after just a small profit, but then after we sell, the price go up, right? So then sometimes after we buy, the price drop. When the price drop, we feel that we are at a loss, so we don't want to take risks, so we sell. So after you sell, then the price just go up. Why we are in fear and in a lot of fear all the time? Firstly, because we keep monitoring the real-time chart. We keep monitoring real-time chart, so that's why when we see during the trading slot the price drop sharply, then we are frightened, then we sell. But then in the end, the price close at a very high level. Only it used to drop to a very low level, but in the end, when the market closed, then it closed at a high price. So this is some flushing out. For many people, they got flushed out by such kind of price fluctuation. Why? Because they keep monitoring the real-time chart. They can help. If you tell them, well, stop looking at the real-time chart, they will tell you, I will feel worried. So I have no choice but to monitor all the time. So that's it. So if you keep monitoring, then it will be a sure thing that you always sell too early, and you always buy. After you buy, then the price, if it drop, then you sell. You sell, then the price will go up, and that's it. Okay. So then the second reason is because the uncertainty in the stock market is inevitable. So if you have been in the stock market for a while, you must have known that for stock investment, no one can secure 100% accuracy rate. 100% accuracy certainty is impossible in the stock market. No one can achieve that, even Warren Buffett. Okay, no one can achieve that. So because we know that there is uncertainty, there's always uncertainty there. So very deep in our heart, the fear is there all the time. Yeah, the fear is there all the time. So that's why our mindset is not so good, and we are so vulnerable to the fluctuations during the trading slot. Yeah, that's the reason behind. Okay, why we keep monitoring the real-time chart, because we know the uncertainty is there. No 100% certainty. So that's why we keep monitoring, and that's why the fear is always there. We cannot just remove all the fears, right? And then, if we have known the reason, then how can we deal with such a situation, such a problem that the fear is there all the time, unable to eliminate totally? So Homely, with more than 20 years training experience and trading experience, we have come up to this success rate formula in the stock market. We believe that if you want to become a final winner in the stock market, you need knowledge, you need a tool, you need a good mindset, right? If you got the necessary knowledge about the market regularities, about the common sense of the stock market, and then you got a very powerful software to do the filter, to buy and to sell, then if your mindset is good, then finally you will become a winner in the market. Then you may ask me, well, for knowledge, I know Homely can teach us knowledge about the candlesticks, about support, resistance, the dot theories, all these theories. Then I can make sure that I got knowledge. And then a tool, Homely software. Homely provide a Homely software, right? I have a very powerful tool. Then how about the mindset? How am I going to improve my mindset? So mindset is invisible. We don't know how to improve, you might ask, right? Then I tell you, if you want to have a very good mindset, you just need to make sure that you have the necessary knowledge and you have been proficient with the software. Means good knowledge plus mastering a tool, proficiency in a software equals to a good mindset. You can get it very easily. Why we are so frightened? Why we always feel this uncertainty? Because we don't know what's coming next, right? Then why we don't know what's coming next? Because you don't know how to do the analysis. But if you have the knowledge and you can apply the tool very well, you will know what's coming next. If you know what's coming next or what's possible to come next, then you will already have some measures, or you already can take some measures to let's say to handle any result or anything that is coming, because you already know, you are expecting what is coming, and then if it really comes, then you already have a measure, you already made a strategy how to deal. So then you will never feel frightened. The fear would have gone. Okay, means you need to attend the homely you need to attend the seminars held by homely, and you need to use the homely software and try to master the homely software. Then finally, in the end, you will have a very good mindset. Then knowledge, tool, good mindset, then it's impossible that you are not a winner in the stock market. Okay, let's say in previous sessions, I have shared with you actually several methods how to filter and how to buy and how to sell, right? So we know that if you want to pick a good share, you always check whether or not this share has big boy or not, and how much big boy, and whether or not it has retailer. Our standard for a bullish share is no retailer, means no green color, right? Green means retailer. No retailer and a lot of red bars, because the red bars represent the big boys in the stock market. No retailer, big boys, if it reach 50%, then we know this share is taken control by the big boys. So that's a good sign. Okay, so this is the standard to pick a good share with potentiality in future. Then after we pick the red share, we only need to find the proper entry point and exit point. Either you trade for short term or you trade for medium term to long term. In previous sessions last week, I shared with you the profiting model for short term trading and for medium term trading, right? Okay, so let's say for short-term trading, for example, last week we learned about a strong signal, and combined with multicolored dragon, right? And also you might want to check the long-term trend. Even if you do short-term, you still need to know the long-term trend. We always trade when the share is in long-term uptrend. So we know the white rainbow lines stand for the long-term trend. We have the red bar here as the buy point based on strong signal, right? So you see the candles are colored. Red means buy point. Dark blue means hold your share. And then yellow means sell. Then if it's light blue means you stay sidelines. Keep your money safe in your pocket. Okay, so based on this combination, multicolored dragon, strong signal, and also homely rainbow. So we see that this is the moment when the price firstly stands above the white lines of homely rainbow. We know that it's possible this is a long-term bullish reversal. The trend is reversing from long-term downtrend to long-term uptrend. But we need a proper entry point. Currently, we don't have an entry point until we have a red signal here, right? The red bar here is the entry point for short-term trading. You get the entry point, and then you see the big boys also increasing more than 50%. Previous day already reached 50, and the following day when we have the buy signal, it keep increasing. So it means it's quite good, quite bullish for short term at least. And also for medium term to long term, this share also got great potentiality. This is yen law, right? The Singapore share, and then you can buy at the buy signal here, the red bar here. After you buy, then you can secure the profit. So this is a very clear and a very powerful profiting model for short-term trading. You follow it, no fear, no fear. You don't need to have any fear, because when it's going to drop, it will give you a yellow signal to sell. And don't forget, we have a lot of big boys participating, so no worries, okay? So then you continue to check some other examples. This is another very bullish Singapore share. For example, you check the multicolored dragon, you realize that the big boys stay quite stably, about 50%. This share has great potentiality, right? And then you check the price is above all the lines, white, blue, yellow, red, and green of the homely rainbow, right? So means it's the trend is uptrend. We always stick to the uptrend. Make sure it's uptrend, then big boys take control, and then the buy signal by checking the red bar. So this is the buy point. You buy. Although we have some fluctuations after that, but you don't need to sell unless you see a yellow bar. So this is the buy, and this is the sell. After you sell, of course, this is for short-term trading, right? So for medium-term to long-term trading, last week, I also shared with you how to check when to sell, right? For medium-term to short-term. That's based on the yellow lines of homely rainbow, right? Okay, so but here we focus on this short-term trading profiting model first. Okay, so then another buy point, see? Red bar, no retailers, big boys already take control for a very long time. You buy, you keep holding until now. This is already the recent performance. This is the candle for yesterday. And I believe today Riverstone also go up today. Yeah. Okay, so you see, it's very simple. Making profit is just like this easy. It's just this easy. It's not that difficult if you want to make profit in the stock market. Some people feel it's extremely tricky, difficult to make profit. But to tell you the truth, it's not. Recently, a lot of homely members, and I know even some new homely members, they manage to make very big profits, gigantic profit in the stock market, you know. Okay, so you check for some other markets, let's say for Malaysian market, recently also quite strong, right? And then by checking the performance of multicolored dragon, you will realize immediately why recently this buy signal here, the red bar, this buy signal here. After that, we have a big rally, but before that, the fact is just so-so. It's not that good, right? It's not that good. Why? Because you check before the last buy signal here, we have retailers all the time. The green bar never disappear. When you see green bar never disappear, you know that the price might be there might be ups and downs. It will not just go up smoothly, fast, and fluently. Okay, so but then you see after this buy signal, we see the retailers disappear. You buy, then you make the great profit. So means you want to make very big profit in the short term, for short-term trading, you better wait until the retailers can disappear completely. If there is still some retailers you trade, then maybe the result may not be that good. Still, you follow the signals, buy and sell, buy and sell. At least you will not lose money. You will not lose money. But if you really want to make lucrative profits, you wait until the retailers disappear. Big boys already more than 50%, good. Then buy point, you buy and you get a very big profit. It's just that simple, okay? And then this is another quite bullish Malaysia share. We see that previously we have a lot of retailers, and here retailers disappear, and also the price already above the white lines of homely rainbow, we know this is the long-term bullish reversal. Then after that, when is the buy point? Here, this is our first buy point here, the red bar, right? So this time you buy. After that, for short-term trading, we get a sell signal. So you buy and sell. For this time, a very limited profit. But after that, this buy signal, you buy again. You keep holding until now. That's very big profit, you know. That's until yesterday. This is the performance up until yesterday. So you see the buy point, how beautiful it is. So it's very simple, but very safe, but very powerful short-term trading profiting model. Okay, and then this is a Hong Kong share. You see, the price long-term uptrend, and then big boys around 50%, quite stable. So means this has great potentiality. And here is the short-term buy point when the retailers disappear completely. So this is a perfect entry point. Big boys already more than 50%. And buy point, you buy and hold until we get a yellow sell signal for short term. After that, we this time, because the following day the price remain below the high price of the buy signal here, so we don't need to buy. Usually we buy when the following day confirm the closing price can be above the high price of the buy signal. Okay, so this time, see, buy directly. This time no need to buy. And here, this is another time buy point. Recently you buy, then the profit is quite a big one. Okay, so this is Hong Kong share, and this is for US. Okay, so for US, see, this is also the trend, of course, is uptrend, right? And then we see a lot of big boys, and then here is when the retailers disappear. And before that, we have a buy signal, and then after the buy signal, the following day, the close price above the high of the buy signal. At the same time, retailers disappear completely. So that's a very good buy point. Okay, so we buy, then for short term, we make some profit here, then we sell. And then after that, we have another buy signal, we buy again. Then last night, it's a very big upward gap, and it's a very big jump last night. So you still can make a lot of profits for short term. Okay, so I emphasize again, if you really want to become a winner in the stock market, I believe this is the shortcut for you, the only shortcut for you. Knowledge, tool, and a good mindset. And then, you see, do you still remember two days ago, I think it's Monday, I believe, I think it's I think it's Tuesday. Monday I was off. Tuesday I mentioned that there is one of my homely member who has bought this US share FSLY, right? So I showed you our chat history back at that moment. You still remember? At that moment, he already secured around 30% of profit. Yeah, he already secured 30% of profit, but he didn't really sell. And this is the chat history with him just now. Okay, so the chat record. Just now he told me that, wow, it's exaggerating. It's amazing. It's really amazing because he has he has been holding this share up until now. And you see, 2 days ago, the profit range is just around 30%, but up until last night, it's already 100%. So his capital already doubled. His capital doubled. You see how crazy it is? And he said that follow the indicator. If the price doesn't drop below the mean line, then no need to sell. Okay, so he has checked homely indicator to hold until now. So that's crazy, right? So I show you, maybe we check the real chart for this one, FSLY, right? FSLY. Okay, so this is the share, okay? So FSLY, right? So if you check, this is the short-term buy point, no doubt. No retailers, big boys, more than 75% for a long time. So means it's quite bullish. This is short-term buy point. So you buy, then you keep holding until now. Then you check, if you keep holding until now, how much is your profit? From the buy signal until now, that's already 100%, right? 100% of profit. That's how you can make profit in the stock market. It's easy, it's simple, but you need to trust the software. You need to have installed the software in your computer and learn together with other Homely members. We have a lot of training seminars provided for our Homely members. We teach you the software application. We teach you all the knowledge you need. Okay, so knowledge plus the software, and then in the end, you finally will get a very good mindset. As long as you secure the knowledge, the tool, and a good mindset, you can finally be a winner in the stock market. Okay, so that's all about today's sharing. Tomorrow is Friday, so it will be a weekly summary again, right? So looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye bye.